This is Mission Control, Houston. The NASA Select television now showing a picture of the haze that they were talking about earlier. And the convoy team being briefed in preparation for going out onto runway 17. 39 minutes now away from touchdown. And about 8 minutes away from entry interface, in which Challenger will start encountering a few molecules of the atmosphere. The convoy is now en route to runway 17 at Dryden. There of the long-range tracking camera on the leg bed, which will be the first device to get a visual on the Challenger as it nears the landing site. Helicopter view of runway 17 with the convoy poised along the edge of the runway. This is Mission Control. Weather survey aircraft taking off from Edwards Air Force Base to check out the approaches into Edwards prior to the time the Challenger arrives there in about 20 minutes. This is Mission Control Houston. Even though we're still about 3 minutes away from end of blackout, we're starting to get data through the tracking satellite. Long-range camera now has acquired Challenger, letting down through the sunny California desert area. Still a slight amount of haze at about 500 feet. Challenger approaching the left turn around the heading alignment circle to line up with runway 17. Report from Edwards of 2 sonic booms in close succession.
And Challenger Houston, we've got you outside the hack about 3,000 feet because of a small nav error. The surface winds are calm, altimeter is still 3018, and viz is up to 7 miles plus.
Roger, Mike. Touchdown in 2 minutes, 27 seconds.
Challenger Houston, energy and nav both look real good now.
Roger. Challenger now lined up with the runway, making its descent about 1 minute and 5 seconds away from touchdown.
Challenger Houston, we show you on glide slope, on center line. Surface winds are calm.
Roger.
congratulations on a beautiful flight. Henry, we're working on your post-landing deltas. We'll get right back to you.
This is Mission Control. We marked main gear touchdown at 44 minutes 51 seconds past the hour. Nose gear down at 45 minutes even. Wheel stop at 45:39.
Challenger Houston, we have your post-landing deltas.
Okay, Houston, we're ready to copy.
Roger. Steve, we'd like to go ahead and close the right RCS helium press A and B valves now, and we'd like you to select the upper right aft antenna. There will be no hydraulic load test, and APU's off on time.
Okay, copy all that, Mike. Challenger umbilical doors are coming open.
Roger, Steve, we're ready for the ET umbilical doors.
Roger.
Challenger Houston for Hank.
Go ahead.
Roger, Hank, on L1, we'd like to go ahead and get water loop 1 on.
Go ahead, Mike.
Roger, Hank, we'd like to get water loop 1 on and ammonia controller A to secondary on.
Okay, that's water loop 1 on and ammonia A to secondary on.
Good readback. And Challenger Houston, we need to get a switch on 014, row Foxtrot, the F1 manifold logic switch off, please.
Houston, RCS safety complete.
Roger, Challenger, we copy Ohms RCS safety complete. Henry, we need to get a switch on 014.
Okay, give it to him.
Okay, it's 014, row Foxtrot. We need the F1 manifold logic switch off.
Okay, we got it.
Roger.
Challenger crew has safe the reaction control system thruster.
Challenger, do you want the MADS power off, and also we're ready for your G9?
And Challenger Houston, Steve, why don't we go ahead and leave the MADS on and stand by for the disk transition?
Okay, Mike, we're standing by.
Ground crew in protective clothing, sniffing around the spacecraft for vapors and toxic fumes from propellant or ammonia. Challenger's APUs or auxiliary power units still spooling up at this time, providing hydraulic power. After the main engine bells have been placed in ferry position to clear the pod that goes over the engines for ferry flights, the APUs will be shut down. for the ferry flight and to allow attachment of the tail cone.
Roger, Steve.
Challenger's computers have been powered down at this juncture. Greeted by their scoutmaster, George W.S. Abbey. Most of the flight crew apparently delaying getting into the van to go around and kick the tires and look at charred tiles, while the medics sort of jump up and down about how they want to get their subjects in a prone position very quickly. This is Mission Control Houston. The flight crew preparing to depart the runway in the crew vans. Meanwhile, the center 10 by 20 display screen here in Mission Control has the usual color slide representing the mission and its various elements of the crew patch, the mission support and mission control teams, all the flight directors on this flight have gathered back at the flight director console. And shortly, someone will be climbing a ladder to hang the mission patch on the wall, as is customary. Lead flight director Larry Bourgeois will mount the ladder and hang the crew patch on the west wall of the control room. Bourgeois now congratulating all of the flight teams, flight control teams, for a job well done. Sign off here after they hang the patch in the mocher. The crew van now departing the runway for the main building area at Dryden Flight Research Center. As mentioned earlier, at 1 o'clock Central, there will be a post-landing press conference originating from Dryden Flight Research Center. I misspoke. It was not Larry Bourgeois who was designated to hang the some applause here as the mission patch is hung on the nail, as has been the tradition in the control center since Gemini days. This control center first went operational for Gemini 4 in June of 1965. And everybody in the flight control team has been released. And Mission Control Houston will also shut down at this time to return for the Thanksgiving flight and again for the Christmas year-end clearance flight.